One of the big promises that's being talked about for next generation, quote unquote, is resolution once again. Skipping 4K. Looks like people are hyping up 8K, despite the fact that literally next to nobody has an 8K TV and they're super expensive. So, is the next Xbox future-proof? Are we getting 8K? Going to be interesting. According to this article, I don't know. Let's talk about it. What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews. Back with another video. Thank you guys for checking it out. I appreciate it. Like, share, and subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. It helps out the channel, and it means a lot to me personally. And if you really enjoy my content, maybe consider hitting that bell so you're notified of everything as soon as it drops. So, we know that Mark Cerny was talking about the PlayStation 5 and 8K, but basically I think all of us took it as 8K, meaning we're going to get some upscale and stuff like that, which is fine, because I think that makes sense. Now, we have new promises. It looks like 8K is something that people are talking about, real-time ray tracing, sound technologies, but realistically, there's a lot of interesting things that we're talking about, 8K. 4K hasn't even been reached saturation point yet, and 8K televisions, you're looking at maybe 5, 6, 7 years before we get a reasonable priced 8K TV. I just think that it's one of those things that maybe they're promising a little bit too much just to make people upgrade or whatever. I think this is a situation where we're going to have Microsoft could come out on top on this with this idea, doing some forward compatibility, because a lot of us are used to seeing these big leaps every generation, right? And I think this generation is going to be one of the smaller leaps that we've ever experienced as console owners. I think we're going to get some incredible graphics and things like that, but I also think that they're really kind of banking on like this 4K and above thing, and I actually think that we're going to get 4K 60 on a lot of things, if not most things. The problem is, if there is a bump to 8K, just like we had a bump in 4K, right? If you think about it, like everything was 1080p, 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 and then mid-gen, everybody started talking 4K, and Microsoft did their big 4K machine. Sony did their 4K machine, but at the same time, it's just one of those things that, a lot of people realistically didn't even have 4K TVs or anything like that. I think that we'll start to see more and more people adopt those, but realistically, I think Microsoft would just do a mid-gen refresh if 8K were to hit the way that people are expecting it to, or something along those lines. So I personally think that we are very much far away from any kind of 8K talk, but I do think that Microsoft is always wanting to be there on that cutting edge of where their technology is in their console and stuff like that. So it would not surprise me in the least if they came out with a mid-gen refresh. They could do 8K for a very expensive price. I will link the article. Let me know what you guys think. Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. As always, thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.